Blessed love and blessed evening, boxing world, boxing nation, fighting world, fighting nation. It's Coach Fire and this is Real Life Boxing. As I said before the intro, Vasyl Lomachenko, he did an interview yesterday, I guess in his hometown, where he was fishing and talking to the interviewer. And he told the interviewer that Mauricio Sulaiman lied on him. The WBC, they lied on him. He never sent the email or any letter or anything asking about being the WBC franchise champion. Before we get into it, I'm going to ask you guys to smash on the like button, hit the subscribe button, the bell icon so you can be notified when all things are uploaded on Real Life Boxing. Now, I got to say, man, the boxing world, we get more shit to cover outside of the ring than we actually get inside of the ring. But I'm not complaining. Some of it is absolute gold. Some of it is trash, but some of it is gold. Vasyl Lomachenko, let's talk about it. Now listen, I'm not about to quote everything that he said word for word. I'm not reading out no article. I watched the interview earlier on. It's on Lomachenko's verified YouTube channel, so if you guys want to go check it out, check it out. He's speaking in Russian, of course, so there's subtitles that you have to read, but it's very interesting because it seems like it was genuine, and what they were really saying is what's being subtitled onto the screen. I don't know, I don't speak Russian, but I'm making an educated personal assumption. I believe so. Anyway, let's talk about it. He says that Mauricio Sulaiman lied on him, the WBC lied on him. He's never petitioned to be franchise champion or whatever. And he says the way that he found out is that he was reading the article. This is what makes it seem believable to me, because he says, I was reading the article and then I was shocked to see what the article said. Mauricio Sulaiman said that Vasyl Lomachenko and team, or ESPN, whatever have you, petitioned to have Lomachenko be the WBC franchise champion. Lomachenko said he never have. Now, can it be a case where Bob Arum, the promoter of Vasyl Lomachenko, petitioned to have him be the WBC franchise champion without his knowledge? Yeah, I guess so. It could have happened that way. But Vasyl Lomachenko was adamant that he never petitioned to be WBC franchise champion. Now, Mauricio Sulaiman, I mean, I've watched a couple of videos and got a couple of other people's opinions on it, and a lot of those guys are saying, why would Mauricio Sulaiman lie? What reason would Mauricio Sulaiman have to lie for making this up? Why couldn't he just come out and say Vasyl Lomachenko was franchise champion like he did Canelo? Well, my response to that is that he would have been under some heat or under some pressure if he would have come out and said that he was just giving the franchise champion to Lomachenko, like he did Canelo, because then he would have been under a lot of pressure. A lot of people would have been saying exactly what they're saying now. What has Vasyl Lomachenko done to deserve a franchise champion? And so in that aspect, to me, that's why Mauricio Sulaiman would make it up, because he doesn't want to be under the stress and the pressure that we see Vasyl Lomachenko being under for accepting the WBC franchise champion. Because the pressure that Vasyl Lomachenko is under, everybody's like, oh, you're ducking Devin Haney. You're ducking Devin Haney. Now, back to Vasyl Lomachenko. I said what made it believable is the way that he said it came about. He was reading an article and he was shocked to find out what the article said. Now, the part that doesn't make sense with Lomachenko, the incriminating part about Vasyl Lomachenko's statements, is that he then goes on to talk about Devin Haney. And he says, who is Devin Haney? Why should I fight Devin Haney? What has he done to deserve a shot against the title? He's your mandatory, and he was the interim WBC title. So that's what he's done to earn a shot for your title. Now, in the past, when Vasyl Lomachenko has had to fight his other mandatories, he never made an argument about, well, who's this guy and why does he deserve a shot at my title? He's your mandatory. Simple. Now we have to be going through why mandatories deserve a shot at the title. But Vasyl Lomachenko was never concerned in the past about who his mandatory was and what they have done to deserve a title shot against him. But in the case of Devin the Dream Haney, he seems to be very concerned about who Devin Haney is and why does Devin Haney deserve a title shot at Vasyl Lomachenko. So my thoughts and my opinion on it is, like I said, we get more bullshit to cover outside of the ring than in the ring, and it is what it is. Like, it doesn't really matter, you know what I'm saying, at this point, whether Mauricio Sulaiman made it up or whether Vasyl Lomachenko is lying. They're both inconsistent in their thoughts. They're both inconsistent in the things that they've said to the media. Mauricio Sulaiman he can't even correctly explain the WBC franchise champion. And Vasyl Lomachenko, at the same time, he said he never petitioned for it. He never turned it down, or he never accepted the opportunity to fight Devin Haney. So they both inconsistent. And like I said, it doesn't even matter. It's just behind the scene drama, and I guess it makes good for YouTube coverage. You know what I'm saying? When things aren't going on inside the ring, we have these things to discuss outside of the ring. You guys make sure y'all check out the video. I just uploaded my final fight prediction on Deontay Wilder and Luis Ortiz. And you guys make sure y'all check out the second part to this video, because I'm going to be talking about some more things that Vasyl Lomachenko said. Specifically, his comments and thoughts about Canelo, Saul Alvarez, and their pound-for-pound statuses right now. Anyway, I want you guys to tell me what y'all think about it in the comment section. Make sure you guys go check out that video if you guys have not. It's a pretty good interview if you don't mind reading subtitles. Anyway, protect yourself at all times. Keep fighting your fight. Peace and one love. It's real life boxing.